Good morning and hello, I'm Professor Coe. This is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Briefing for Friday the 3rd of February 2023. We had nothing to review on the racing yesterday, so the account static at plus 73.85 units. That's a peak for us. And we've got a race of interest today. We've done a fair bit of work on the racing and it's of interest in the sense that we're not going to bet it as such, but because of the odds, but we'll run you through it if you want to look at it. So it's Newcastle weather 6:15. It's a novice restricted to bands C and D, class 3 3-year-old, 8 furlong, model 95, and that's reasonably quick for the straight mile at Newcastle. So yes, for the 8 furlongs, right. Now basically it comes down to 3. There's 5 in the race. Number 3, this is the latest edition, which is the sort of roughly the evens favourite. What do we know about latest edition? It's had 2 runs. Southall 8 on the all-weather, novice fillies, model 93, so it's a bit slower. It ran very green in that race, and then it went to Newcastle 8, which is where we are today, model 95 as we said, and that's rated about an 83 on the official handicap rating, and it still ran green, but it's got potential, that horse. If you watch it run and you look at the physicality of the horse, you can see that it's got a miler look about it. And it's got a good quality look about it as well. So we like that horse, and it's improving as well. So we give that a couple of ticks there. Then you got this Flash Bardo, number 3, which has had 1 run. Wolverhampton 8.5, the extended mile. It's model 93, so it's a bit slower, but it's roughly the same distance. And that was a slowly run race. It was keen, throwing its head around, and it sort of ran on. And that's the winner of that race was about a 77. So it's slightly inferior to this latest edition. But obviously these 3-year-olds are likely to improve, and so that gets a tick in the box. So it's about 9-2 as a potential winner. And this final one, number 5, Rejoicefully, it's had 1 run at Southall 7, model 93, so again a little bit slower, and the winner of that race was official rating 79, so it's nearer to latest edition. And it raced wide, it ran freely, it's got speed, and it's slightly hanging towards the end, so arguably the jury's out on that one. So but it's got potential, that horse, it's as a potential winner. So and the other 2, Parish Councillor, which number 1, which is about 5-2. Basically we don't think it's going to have the pace. That's unlikely winner. And the final one, number 4, Killing Eve, generally don't think that's good enough. It's about 50-1 anyway. So basically the winner is very likely to come out of these 3. And unfortunately this latest edition, they've all got slight chinks, and latest edition could be worried out of it if one of these decides to put its best foot forward, but they've all got question marks over them, and that's why we're not going to fill our boots on that. But it'll be worth a look anyway. So anyway, hope you might find that useful, and if you do, well, there you go. So Forex yesterday, we had a pretty good day. We were shorting the GBP USD prior to the 12 o'clock Bank of England announcement with Bailey, and we came away with 50 pips profit, so that was pretty good for us, and it was we managed to do that in just under an hour, so it's the sort of trade we like, really. Pretty profitable in a short period of time. And then you had, after the announcement, you had a big spike up just to throw everybody off, and then it shot down again. So it was pretty volatile, and then carried its course downwards. With we did this on, if you watched the video yesterday, we did it on the basis of voting rights shifting. They didn't shift, but Bailey basically rode in on the dovish end of it, so that was that. Now today we've got on non-farm payrolls. Now all the central banks have basically thrown the towel in on hawkishness, and it's just a case of who's the most hawkish or most dovish going in. So the NFP non-farm payrolls, if they come in sort of medium soft, then the dollar's going to get pasted off next week, and risk assets are going to go pretty much through the roof. So that's where we're at in terms of looking at Forex for next week. So we'll watch and monitor that, and we'll let you know over the weekend what we think's the likely progression for next week. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and goodbye.